Well, we've almost made it through the second week, and I always save the best for last, so get ready for a real booty burner today. Today is all about getting into a squat stance and maintaining different levels of positioning here. And what is really important that I'm finding more and more, even with the most elite athletes I've ever worked with, I've got some who are entering Major League Baseball very soon. I've got some who play collegiate level sports. I work with all different kinds of athletes. And the one thing that I learn about all of them is so many of them have no idea how to squat with grounding themselves into earth so that they're absorbing the energy back without creating extra energy. So I'm going to teach you how to do that, because if you can figure out how to do that, you're going to feel that deep burning sensation in your butt and thighs that I know so many of you are craving, and you just might not be getting there. And then those of you who have been experiencing knee or foot ankle pain or hip low back pain with squatting, there's usually a reasoning as to why you're developing that pain, and it's usually not the area that you feel pain that's causing the problem. So what I want to show you is how you can ground properly, and then some different solutions while you're holding these squat positions as to making that squat more burning or more intense, or maybe to make it more stable. So if you happen to have the squishy ball that I'm always talking about, make sure you have that handy if you need it. If you don't have a squishy ball, if you have something that you can squeeze with your inner thighs, whether it is a yoga block or a towel rolled up into like the shape of a log, just something to stabilize those knees. The other thing is we're going to try and really activate the glutes, the inner and outer thighs. And so if you do happen to have your resistance loop band, or if you have the booty band that I've talked about in the other videos before now, make sure you have those handy, because I'm going to show you how to make this workout just a little bit more interesting. I'm going to be using the Rumble X Max today. It is going to be set on manual mode. I know, right? I love having all three motors. And then on the remote, if you have a Rumble X and you have a manual mode remote, this one specifically, you can choose the low, medium, or high, and it jumps straight into that speed. So if you're trying to create some variety with the burn in your booty and in your legs, you can go with a low speed setting, pop into a mid setting, pop right into a high setting, and then come back down. So you can kind of create a pyramid workout or like a roller coaster ride. And if you're not wanting to do that and you're wanting to use a preset program with the Rumble X Max, you're going to choose the P15 or P16 program. If you have the Rumble X Pro 4D or the Plus, go with the P2. It is definitely, I think, the greatest roller coaster ride. Okay, so one thing that I want to show you, one of these tricks I did on a video a few weeks back, and a lot of people responded well to it. So I have a piece of paper, I've got several pieces of paper towels. So 4 paper towels all put together. You're gonna put one foot on one foot on the other, and you can't take a step, but you gotta split that paper towel apart by pushing your feet into the ground. You're gonna pick up that foot, slide 1 foot in. Okay, 1 square in. So from here, I want you to try and split that paper towel apart by really driving that energy into the ground, and you're gonna feel that energy coming right back up. Most of you are gonna feel some new muscles you've never felt before. And once you add vibration to that, hello, game changer, right? So then we go one more step in, try and split that paper towel apart by really driving that energy. So for those of you who are wanting to really feel this in the inner and outer thighs, this is the game changer mode right here. Okay, so now that we've gone through that exercise, I'm going to have my bands handy. You're gonna see I'm gonna use the mini loop band around my lower legs, or I can use this around my upper thighs, and we're also gonna work on squeezing the ball with our inner thighs. The other thing that you can use in order to make sure that you are engaging the right muscles, I showed this also earlier in the video last week, I believe it was. You can take a towel and lay it across and actually think about really pushing that towel away from you, keeping it nice and smooth. Because if you're just standing there, you can wrinkle the towel towards the center. So just think about smoothing that towel out using your feet, almost like you're ironing that towel. So that's just another option in trying to make sure that you're keeping your towel or keeping your legs activated as you want to. So we're gonna hit start, and I've got all 3 motors running, I believe. Better double check that. Let me double check that real quick. So go ahead and find your There we go. Okay, so there we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the low key, which is gonna drive the energy all the way up to a 30 speed. And all I want you to do, actually I'm just gonna hold on to this. All you're gonna do, again, spread those toes. I want you to think about dropping down into a squat and just hold here as long as you can tolerate. Now, if you are having pain here in your knees, you need to adjust either something under the arch of your foot so you can drive energy into the arch of the foot, or grab the squishy ball, which conveniently happens to be there, and squeeze that squishy ball, and that should help with pain in your knees. If you get into a squat and you have pain, there's something that's not aligning right in your knee, and it's gonna be pulling on the outside of your knee joint, or perhaps the inside, it just kind of depends. So we're gonna drop a little lower, burning, burning, burning. Show you one other thing that you can do. Keep doing what you're doing. This is all about the squat. I'm gonna bring this chair out here. And if you're really wanting to work on squat technique, you can squeeze that ball from a seated position, and then from here, squeeze and stand, squeeze and slowly lower yourself into that chair, squeeze and lift. This is an awesome exercise to do, just to get the form. Coming back down, squeeze and lift. If you need to adjust the height of your chair because your height is too short, then you can grab yourself a pad and put a pad on the chair, which adjusts your height. So today is just all about squatting. That's better. Squeeze and lift. Now, if you want to try a different approach, you're going to put on your mini band around your lower legs. Make sure you're balanced for this. So just keeping that around my ankles. And from here, it's the same thing. Sit back, have a seat, making sure my whole body is really grounding and pushing into the device. I'm gonna go medium intensity, so we're really gonna light things up. Ooh, that changes things. Now we're really shaking hard. Sit down and enjoy this for a second as you rock and coming back up, okay? If you need to hold your hands on your knees, you can do that too. Keeps you stable. Drop a little deeper, you can go elbows to knee. Oh, this is doing it. Wow. Rise up nice and slow. Push those hips forward as you get a nice, gentle stretch. If you need to mix it up yet again, then we can now add the boot band. Putting it up above the knees. We did this one earlier in the week where we were working knees in and out. Really think about keeping that band open. Sit down, but don't have a seat. Now have yourself a seat as you go high speed. Come on up, stand tall, extend those hips forward so you can get a nice stretch. Hold it. Come on out of it. Drop a little deeper. It burns as much as it looks like it does. Oh, there it is. Reach down, find the floor if you want to. Really dropping down into that squat. Coming back up. And then if you want to drop back into that low level so those legs can recover, have a seat. Oh, jollies. We are on fire. Burning, 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 burning. Okay? Relax those knees. Open up. Rock it forward. Stand tall. Squeeze those butt cheeks all the way as you stand tall. Squeeze them tight. Squeeze them tight, squeeze them tight, squeeze them tight. Have a seat. Whew. That was intense. Okay. I'm just going to tell you all right now. If, for some reason, you get up tomorrow after doing that one and you can't walk normal, that means you woke up some new muscles. So you can all give me thumbs up, or you can post pictures or videos of you waddling like a penguin, because I know I will be waddling like a penguin tomorrow after working on that one. I haven't done that one in a long time. That one feels really good. So looking forward to seeing you for tomorrow. Tomorrow is our last day of the second week of the 21-day challenge. So make it back here tomorrow, because tomorrow is not about squats, but it's about something else, lower body. So if you love today's burn, you're gonna really like tomorrow's burn. So let's have fun tomorrow. Have yourself a great day, and thank you again for sharing your time with us for the 21-day challenge. Have a good day.